There was once a time when indie horror games used to be simpler. There were no max modes, no higher difficulties. There was just the pure horror aspect of the actual horror games. The release of Five Nights at Freddy's back in 2014 shifted the whole genre of indie horror games. And as time went on, so did the difficulty of these games. That brings us to Scrutinized. Scrutinized is a game developed by Reflex Studios, and its whole purpose is to make you want to Jokes aside, Scrutinized is an indie horror game in which you play as Luna Youngman. Luna is a criminal analyst working from home. She uses her computer to sift through police reports, social media posts, and people's phones in hopes of finding the blue blood killer. Before we get to the actual game, let me ask you something. How would you define truly challenging yourself? Because to me, truly challenging yourself means putting hundreds and hundreds of hours into something you're obsessed with and eventually completing your goal. Motivation isn't enough. But anyways, this is how I beat the hardest challenge in horror history.
Man, god damn it, bro! Ah! Fuck!
Now, let's start talking about the game's mechanics. In order to gain access to the Nightmare mode, you need to complete its normal mode first. So to start, I will explain the differences of the normal mode and the Nightmare mode, and trust me, they're drastic. I will not go as in depth as I will for the Nightmare mode, but if you want to also hear more in-depth mechanics for the normal mode, make sure to check out Overdark's video on Scrutinized as well. Start each night by going around the house, locking each window, and making sure the lights are on around the house. The bathroom light only matters when turning in the last case. Before I continue, if you like my content and want to see more of me, it would mean the world to me if you could like this video and hit the subscribe button, as it only takes a second of your time, and if you change your mind later on, you can always unsubscribe. As I mentioned earlier, Luna is working from home and she will need to finish a minimum amount of cases a night and a maximum amount to go to sleep early. This amount goes up every night. To beat the game, you'll need to finish 10 nights on normal mode. Let's talk about the threats now. The main threats are Tanner and the Kidnapper. This might not seem like much compared to the other games in the series, but trust me, they'll f you up. Tanner has the chance to spawn on every click on the desktop with a 4-second cooldown. He will show up in the cameras and he will have 2 sound cues. He can also show up in your closet, but if you don't open the door, you'll be fine. Tanner will not spawn while you're not sitting at the PC. The Kidnapper will turn off a light or two while you're sitting at the PC. If these lights are either in the kitchen or in the living room, you will hear a sound cue when the lights turn off. Otherwise, you will not hear anything. You need to always check the lights in the house to make sure everything is on. Failing to do so will result in a headbutt. Let's talk about the differences in Nightmare mode now. There's 2 big differences when it comes to Nightmare mode. First, Tanner will not make any more sound cues whenever he spawns.
Oh no!
I know, what was Adam thinking? The second big difference would be that you now need to finish 14 nights instead of just 10, like calm the f on, man. The Kidnapper isn't actually that different in Nightmare mode. The only difference is that he's more aggressive, but it's not really that big of a deal since I rarely die to him. Another key difference is that there's a lot more cases to do in order to go to sleep early, but I'll get to that later when I start talking about my strategies. You got all that? Because it's only getting crazier from now. First, let's talk layout. To be honest with you, it's personal preference. Let's not be min-maxers. Okay, now it gets crazier. Let's talk cooldowns. Each time you flash Tanner on the camera, he goes on a 150-second cooldown. Each time he enters the closet, Tanner will go on a 90-second cooldown. Here's the crazy part. If you see Tanner entering the closet, the Kidnapper also goes on cooldown for 90 seconds, which means you're golden. Once again, I'll go more in depth when I talk about the strats. Again, for the Kidnapper, he has a 35-second lockpick time if the window is locked, and in the unfortunate event that you forgot to lock your window, he will only be lockpicking it for 8 seconds, so basically you lose the run. It's time to talk about the strategies, and dear god, what we came up with to beat this challenge. So basically, earlier I mentioned that once Tanner enters the closet, the Kidnapper will also go on cooldown for 90 seconds, and this is literally peak. This is what I needed to figure out. Now let me show you this. Every time that you go through the big red square, Tanner rolls the dice to spawn in the closet. Even though it's only a 5% chance, it's still our best chance since we kind of need to check the house quite often. The peek trigger will go on cooldown for 50 seconds if it didn't spawn. Each time we would go check the lights, after the first painting, turn around and walk backwards to see if Tanner spawned. Now, definitely the most useful thing we could have used throughout this challenge would be life split. Every time you know Tanner or the kidnapper is on cooldown, just blast cases away. Okay, next we got the schizo strat. You already know that we only need the bare minimum amount of cases to finish the night. So once we got that, all we have to do is check the house for kidnapper until time goes to 4 AM. From there it's rinse and repeat 14 nights. Now, this next one is kind of a weird one because I don't think that even the game developer knows about this. Every time you go through this spot and you're on your last report, the lights will not go out for 30 seconds. Also, it's pretty useful to know that the lights won't go out at all after 3:30 AM, so yeah. So, in the intro I also mentioned that you need to crack phones. You do this so you can get the evidence and then finish the case. This is done by completing a small minigame, which is pretty hard on Nightmare mode to be honest, but with enough training you can do it pretty fast using W and D to perfect the timings on it. In order to crack into the phones, you need the so-called IMEI number of people you're trying to hack. Since this is Nightmare after all, I didn't bother trying to get it normally. Instead, I use this website, which instantly gives me the IMEI and tells me whether or not they're guilty. Another thing you should watch out for is the Wi-Fi. It will sometimes go out and it's more just annoying than a threat, but it still managed to get me killed. Next to the Wi-Fi, we got the power. Yes, the power can go out, we're playing a Reflex Studios games after all. The power will go out if you use the camera flash too much. If the power goes out while you flash Tanner, you're dead. Anyways, let's get to some actual gameplay. My good friend Overdark edited these 13 minutes of gameplay. Enjoy it. This game is bullshit, but whatever, man. My girlfriend said that it's impossible for me to watch so I'll fall asleep. Okay, twin. Don't worry about it. Makes sense, this game is pretty boring. Yeah, I know it is, and it gets really frustrating at one point. I know that if I don't beat it today, I'll have to play it again. We can always play Waiting Room. Nah, it's better than Waiting Room. This is much better than Waiting Room, guys. Come on! Oh, whatever, man. If I die, I don't give a fuck. If I'm fucking dead, I don't give a fuck. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna check for Kidnapper every like 30 seconds, man. Honestly. This is getting out of hand. How am I dying from Kidnapper so much? What if Kidnapper could enter through a loose floorboard? I could see Adam implementing that as a like 1% chance or some shit like that. Honestly. How much innocence am I getting? I don't think I did one guilty this whole case. Oh my god! Why can I not have this on Let 11, bro? Are you serious? Give me more innocent. Oh my god! What is this luck? Okay, but like, if I turn this in, am I dead? Because of a glitch kill or some shit like that? Like, what's gonna happen to me? A 1% chance that toaster falls on her in the shower while I'm showing after her shift. Why can't I delete this message? I do, but what if the wanderer wanders over to my bathroom window while I'm stroking it to... Ima, I'll do you a favor, buddy. I'll do you a favor. Why do you stop reading mid-sentence? Guys, I'm only getting innocence. This is not good. I'm only gonna get guilties later on. Oh, finally. Yeah, now we have a problem. But I guess I'm just gonna do it. I'm not scared of fucking Tanner. Fuck you, Tanner. I'm gonna right click to see if I'm dead. 3, 2, 1. No! I didn't beat it and I'm not playing it anymore, so hot chip for us. Win. I'm not finished yet. I still have until 12 to beat it. If I beat it at 12 or before 12, you have to do the punishment. You have until the end of the stream. Okay, cool. Even if it's 3 AM. Okay, cool. Normal Metzger. Tanner? Twin, where are you? Did I turn normal Metzger in? No, I didn't. I said it, sorry. Tanner. Not just more to go. Actually, 2 more to go. Because after that, it should get better. Because for me, the difficult part is surviving from night 1 to 7. Again, Homostatic fighting like they've been married 40 years. I wasn't fighting with him. What? What are you talking about? I am extremely safe right now because I have 5 cases finished. And I've only been shooting for an hour. We're on night 5. I could technically risk going back. I could risk going back to the PC and fucking playing with Tanner and the Kidnapper and whatever. Or I could just wait out the night. Rushing naked through a crowd, a scared man would cover his dick while a wise man would cover his face. Kidnapper should attack me one more time and then I think I'm good. Yep. Yeah, the Kidnapper has a cooldown too. No. Well, why did it start? How the fuck did it start? How did it start? I don't get it. I didn't click on it. I'm checking. Okay, I'm gonna check. You need to check Tanner within 12 seconds of him spawning. I might have went over 12 seconds. Oh, 90 seconds. He's in the closet now. Does that add to the cooldown or something? 230. Okay. Keep in mind, closet also locks the Kidnapper. What do you mean? Whoa, wait. What do you mean? If Tanner's in the closet, both the Kidnapper and Tanner won't spawn for like 90 seconds. Whoa. That is so good to know. So I have 90 seconds to do whatever the fuck I want to. What mechanic? Also, there's another mechanic no one knows, even Adam, because the latest patch proved that. Because he kind of added something along the lines of it. What mechanic? What mechanic? Just give me a while, because the fucking scene hierarchy is a mess, because Adam didn't clean it up. Yeah, no worries. Okay. Night 8 or 9? I don't even know. Night 8, okay. Oh, Tanner. Fuck yes. Gonna check for Kidnapper. No, the thing is going. I have to do it now. If I'm not like Kidnapper, I'll be so mad. Text someone's Reina, pictures armored bruises. Wait, text someone Reina, searches L3. Reina, searches 3. Sergey. Discord. Okay. Let's check what Otrex has to say. Oh, what? 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 Every time you go through this red spot right here and you're on your last report, the lights will not, the lights, like the Kidnapper lights, the timer, if they will not go out for 30 seconds. So every time you pass through this and you're on your last report, the lights won't go out for 30 seconds anymore. And the lights don't go out after 3:30 anymore. So you have half an hour left of no lights going out. Should I risk doing another IMEI without checking for Tanner? And then instantly checking for Tanner and then instantly checking for the Kidnapper? Or should I check for Kidnapper now? And then deal with Tanner later. So I just came back from checking the lights. I'd have 30 seconds until I'm dead. I finished the IMEI in 15 seconds. I check for Tanner in 5 seconds. And if Tanner doesn't spawn, because he's on break for 2 minutes 30. If I right click and Tanner is killing me, I'm sorry. My heart's beating out of my chest. I have 120 beats per minute. My heart is beating out of my chest. I don't know if I can take it. If I die. I think I'm gonna have a heart attack. I need to calm down a bit. Breathe. 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 Oh. Oh. Otrex. Something just happened that should not have happened. Just like in all of Adam's games. Just like in all of Adam's games. Whoa. Well, Tanner spawned in the closet, and not even 5 seconds later, 2 lights went out. Now, how is that possible? Is it because I'm in the hallway or something? I don't think so. Something is not adding up. There's no way this isn't the run. Please don't jinx it. Please don't jinx it. Please. I feel like I'm gonna fucking pass out. I have 130 beats a minute, bro. I feel like 130 beats a minute. I'm gonna pass out from this fucking game, bro. 135! Yo, go down! Go down. Go down. No! 137. Which night? We're back to night 11, Otrex. We're back to night fucking 11. If you win this, I'm gonna give some subs, but only if you don't die in real life. Okay. If I lose, you're not getting any subs. Already check. What's the night? 3, 2, 1. Night 11. Man, I have one of your bunny ears. Bro, you your personal best. 5-minute break. Yep. Go for a walk around the house. I will use this time to go to the bathroom, actually.
I might be broke, but good luck, he'll wear bunny ears.
What the fuck? Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? 10 ron. I got 10 ron. I got 2 euros. Thanks for the 2 buckaroonies, twin. Guys, relax with TS for a bit, because I kind of want to win. After this stream, I felt stuck. Again and again, I died to night 11. It's like I couldn't get past it. It was almost like it's a curse. Every single stream I did on this game, I would die on night 11. I don't know if it was from my emotions or if it was actually cursed, but eventually a viewer of mine by the name of Rust Maniac, who had already beaten the challenge, joined the stream and started giving me some tips on how to beat it. Slowly I started progressing and eventually I got past night 11. Wait. Before the compilation can continue, I have to explain my strategy from night 12 to 14. So my initial strategy was not to crack any phones while Tanner isn't on cooldown, but we soon realized that I would definitely run out of time before being able to even turn in the bare minimum amount of cases. The kidnapper needs to be checked basically every 30 seconds or you'll die. So that's what we did. Every time I finished an IMEI, I went to check for the kidnapper. I would do the IMEI while Tanner wasn't on cooldown, checking after the third line while cracking the phone, immediately going to check the kidnapper after cracking the phone, and then returning to finish the case and hopefully catch Tanner on the cameras, and then go back and check for kidnapper again. And that's what we did for the rest of the nights.
The light already went out! What the fuck? The light already went out! Thanks, Otrex. Tanner. Okay. Just gotta wait for the kidnapper to do his thing. There you go. Tanner, holy fuck. Tanner. Holy fuck. Guys, we beat the game! Holy fuck! We beat the game! I beat the fucking game! Oh my god! Okay, looking for lights. Make sure you're recording it. I am. Don't worry. Please, Adam, I need this. Can you turn, please? Just turn to 4 AM, please. Please. Yes! Come on! It's like, fuck! Yes! Yes! Yeah! I did it! We fucking beat the game. No way. Let's fucking go!
Well guys, you saw for yourself. That's it. That's Scrutinized Nightmare mode finally taken up and beaten. A big shout out to David, aka Overdark, for helping me with some of the editing. Make sure to go subscribe to him. I also want to thank Otrex for digging up all the information that the game has hidden in its code, since I wouldn't have been able to find this out without him. You should also go check out Otrex, he makes great games and his new game Lost Entry is going to release very soon, so go wishlist it. Thank you to Russ Maniac for the strats and to every single one of you for supporting me and sticking by me whilst I was literally losing my mind every single time that I opened this game up. Also, sometimes when I grind the challenge, I like to do it off stream, but I'll stream the experience in Discord for you guys, so if you don't want to miss legendary moments like this, make sure to join up. The link is also in the description down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!
Daddy.